It's not every day that I change my intro, but once again, it's not every day that we're in finals of the draft league. So, calamari salutations, everyone. Squid here to bring you the last game of the PBA Season 2. And this is for sure the last game. Either we win, either we lose, because it's the finals. And in the finals, we're playing against QtheCostaRican. Many of you may know him because he's more well known around the draft community, and not only than me, but he's a formidable opponent, and I intend to beat him. I got into the finals, so I want to bring the championship home, if you know what I say. But it will be a tough task for sure. So let's see the matchup. As always, we have our team. It's been our bread and butter, and I absolutely love this team, and I for sure won't be able to draft a team as good as this one. And this team will have to face against Dragapult, Slowking Galar, Azumarill, Zapdos, Galar, Kingambit, Cleaver, Donphan, Electrode, Hisuian, Masquerain, and Satitan. And Kingambit, Electrode, and Masquerain can all of them use the Terra Stylize function. So, his team, really scary. He has Dragapult, he has Azumarill, and both of those ones are really annoying. The Terra Kingambit is actually... Kingambit in general doesn't have a favorable matchup against me, but the fact that it is Terra makes it be actually viable in this matchup. So we cooked up a little bit for this week, and I'll let you guys know the team that we're bringing right now. So guys, this is the team. This is the last 6 that we're bringing. These are the top notch for this match, or so I believe. We'll start from the bottom. Volcarona, standard Quiver Dance set. It's set that we have Sunny Day, and Sunny Day is here for a reason. One, Azumarill is weakened by it. 2, if said Azumarill tries to revenge the Volcarona and I have a Sunny Day up, I can easily survive the Aqua Jet that it will throw my way. And basically the combination of Fiery Dance, Giga Drain hits everything that I want, so I didn't feel like I needed anything more. At +1, I think Fiery Dance is to hit KOing Dragapult either way, so I didn't feel like bringing another hit just to have another move just to have neutral coverage against Dragapult. And in the off chance that I set up Sunny Day, it will make Fiery Dance stronger, so that's also something that to consider, and I can to hit Dragapult that way. We'll go into Sandy Shocks next. Sandy Shocks is going to be my lead, except if I see Electrode on the opposing side. If I do see Electrode, I'm gonna lead Tornadoes, but Sandy Shocks is here so that I can set up the rocks, and rocks are gonna be important because I just want to chip down things a little bit enough so that Zamazenta will actually be able to clean up house later in the game. So we have Volt Switch, we have Earth Power, and we have Reflect because in some scenarios having the resistance to physical moves will prove useful. Next we go into Roaring Moon, and actually Roaring Moon is a pretty boring set, but I feel like it's the best one for this match. It's just the booster energy Dragon Dance set with Crunch, Earthquake and Acrobatics, and the combination of these 3 moves hit his team for some nice damage, except the Kingambit. Kingambit can still take the hit rather well, in my opinion, but alas, Roaring Moon is not here to sweep, or maybe it is, it depends on the circumstance of the game. We have next Tornadoes or Terra Captain. It's gonna be Terra Fairy this week. I tried using Darksman in Mox, it didn't work out pretty great, so I felt like I needed another fairy move, another Fairymon, and Tornadoes is gonna be Assault Vest. I feel like Dragapult is probably gonna be specially oriented, so the Assault Vest set is the one that makes more sense, and Tornadoes is gonna be my lead in case he has Electrode, because I expect the Electrode lead if he brings it. U-turn Bleakwind. Bleakwind is actually really good against his team. He has basically no flying resists outside of the King Gambit, but King Gambit is gonna be a Terra Captain, so it's probably gonna lose the flying resist. Dark Pulse to hit the Slow King Galar, and Terra Blast as a way to hit neutrally pretty much everything else. And yeah, Tornadoes is gonna be hugely important because if he has the Electrode, it's gonna be my only way to be able to deal with the Electrode, presumably. Taurus is also here because it's a secondary check to the King Gambit, yeah. And if King Gambit actually couldn't Terra, Taurus would be a great King Gambit check, but alas, it can Terra. So we have Bulk Up, because at +1, Zapdos can't KO us. We actually survive a hit from King Gambit into +1 defense. Being at +1 defense allows us then to survive a Brave Bird from Zapdos. I believe we don't survive the Bandit set, but I'll double check that in battle if it comes to that. We have Earthquake while charging Raging Bull, Earthquake to hit the King Gambit, Wild Charge to hit both the Zapdos and the Azumarill, so it's a bonus there, and Raging Bull as the last tab. And last but not least, our most likely win condition for this match. I really think this Zamazenta set will put in a good amount of work. We have Howl and Iron Defense as dual dance on the Zamazenta. I don't think I've used double dance on the Zamazenta before, but I think it fits rather nicely for this matchup. We have Trailblaze on the off chance that he brings webs, and also because I want to be faster than anything on the field and to just finish the game with the setup Zamazenta. And we have Heavy Slam as our only stab, because fighting stab is really bad against him outside of the King Gambit. But I feel like you have to be an insane person to not Terra your Terra King Gambit in front of a Zamazenta. So that's what I'm playing with here, and I hope that comes into fruition, because otherwise King Gambit does wall this Zamazenta set pretty nicely. So this is the team that we're running for the match. I'll see you guys in the match, and wish me luck. And here we are in the final match of the season. He didn't bring Zapdos Galar, and that's actually amazing, because it frees up my Taurus to check rather nicely both the Azumarill and the King Gambit. I said in the team builder that I was leading Tornadoes if I saw Electrode, and that's what I'm gonna do. He brought Donphan, and Donphan is most likely the Zamazenta check, so I just have to chip down the Donphan a little bit so that we can eventually set up with the Zamazenta and win. And even so, I can still set up on the Donphan with the Zamazenta, so that's still a pretty good possibility. Okay, let's do this, guys. He's still picking up what he wants to lead with, but I am ready. I know what I want to do. I know the game plan. Oh, wait, it didn't appear. Huh. Okay, he did select his mons. Okay, but it didn't show up there for some reason. Good luck, have fun to Q. Let's make this battle a good one. And I already know that it's gonna be a good one, because we're gonna start off with the Terra hat right away, guys. You know the deal. I'm already putting it up because he's probably gonna Volt Switch if I had to guess. But oh man, I'm so hyped up that I already put my Terra hat on. Okay, so he's gonna know right from the bat that he can't spam dragon moves against me. And with the Assault Vest, the Tornadoes is quite well packed to survive special Dragapult attacks. He goes for the Volt Switch, expected. Okay, let's see if I can gauge damage to know if it's specs or something like that. I don't think it is from that type of damage, but we'll double check. He's probably figuring out if I'm Assault Vest. Okay, so it should have done like 81 max. Okay, he goes into Slowking Galar, as expected. So I can go into the Sandy Shocks and just set up the rocks here. That's what I want to do. No questions asked. Let me see something. Okay, Tornadus is already at full health. We just want to set up the rocks here. Nothing too fancy. Nothing special. So we're just gonna set up the rocks, and this is actually phase 1 of the plan. Is to have the rocks on the field. Look at this grandma cheering up for the match. Wow, incredible. Is he gonna go into Electrode again? He's gonna go into Electrode again. Okay, so there's no reason for me to risk this. Tornadus is a pretty good switch-in, so that's what I'm gonna do once again. Gonna go into Tornadus and just play from there. If he goes straight for the Bolt switch, he gains initiative, and that's good for him. But that's not our game plan. We just want to... Okay, he goes for Energy Ball. That means we actually gain momentum on the match. So we go for a U-turn. He didn't bring this up though, so I can go into Sandy Shocks again, and I'm free to Earth Powered. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If he goes into the most likely switch-in, which is the Slowking Galar, which I imagine he will do. He went into it first time around. And I do want to maintain momentum up because I feel like going for the Sandy Shocks is a better play. Okay, there goes the rocks. I still haven't found out if Electrodes is boots or not. That's something we want to discover later down the line. Okay, so now I'm free to just Earth Power. Right, let me double check. Yeah, no Earth Power switch-ins. Let's go. Earth Power. Let's see what he does. I might want to calc whatever comes in. If it's like a Zoomeril, I want to figure out if it's Assault Vest or something like that. It would be pretty good to find that out. If it's a Zoomeril, we're also switching into Taurus. Yeah, okay. So we start racking up damage on something. That's good to know. Start racking up damage on the Electrode. His boots. Okay. Oh, that's some pretty good damage. Pretty good damage, I'd say. So we go into the Tornadus again. There's no reason to not go into Tornadus being such a good switch-in. He might try to predict and go for something like, I don't know, a straight Volt Switch. But I mean, straight Volt Switch is not the end of the world, in my opinion. Let's see what he does. Goes into for Energy Ball again. Okay, okay, I see you, Mr. Q. We're winning the exchange on the long turn. Okay, we actually knocked the Electrode out. Knocking the Electrode out is actually pretty good. And I'll explain to you guys the reason. The reason is... there's a world where Static can paralyze the Zamazenta, and then I can't set up with it in the late game. So that's why knocking that guy out is good. Actually, no more switching around from his part. Maybe I should have gone into Sandy Shocks again. That would force something like the Dragapult out, or maybe the Zoomeril. This will probably force the Slowking. That's what I'm thinking that he's gonna go into. It's what makes the most sense. actually. So, if he goes Slowking, can I survive a Psychic? I don't think I can, because my Taurus is not very specially invested. He went into a Azumarill. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. I'll just Wild Charge, because I don't want it to freely set up. And I'm faster than it. Yeah, pretty good damage. So is he Citrus? He's not Citrus. We survived. That's thanks to the defense investment. He's lefties. Okay. Can I switch into the Azumarill? I don't think I can. Oof. So he's lefties. I can probably KO it with what's it called? Tornadoes next. I'll just Wild Charge again. He's probably gonna go for Aqua Jet. Oh, he withdrew! Oh! Interesting. He goes into the Slowking. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. We do knock ourselves out, which is unfortunate. Oh, we don't. Oh, that's actually huge, because we can Earthquake now and chip this thing down for some pretty good damage. He has no switch-ins to Earthquake, so I'm just free to do this. Yeah. Oh, he looks like defensive. Trick Room. That's a good one. That's a really good one. So I have to stall out the Trick Room then. What's he gonna go for first? Trick Room is really good against my team. I think he'll go for Psychic first? No, there's a world where he could go Sludge Bomb. That's the issue. I think I'll do Sandy Shocks first. I have to burn 4 turns. 4 turns. That's all I have to do. I think I'll go into Sandy Shocks first. Sludge Bomb, okay. Yeah, please don't... Yes, we don't poison. Okay, I think I can Earth Power freely. Or Volt Switch. No, I'll Earth Power. Yeah, Earth Power is the one I prefer. I should survive pretty much any other hit that he tries to throw at us. And from then, if I can remove the... Oh, he went for Chilly Reception. So that's 3 turns left of Trick Room. 3 turns left of Trick Room. At the end of this turn. No, actually 2. Yeah, because the first one was Trick Room, the second one... Decent Tusk. That's actually a pretty funny name. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was a crit, sorry. I thought that was regular damage. Oh, my bad, my bad. Yeah, I didn't mean to laugh at that, sorry. What we're gonna do is going to this guy. And this guy, and if he rapid spins, he's dead. He EQs. Damn it. Do I have priority? Don't think I do. There's still 1 turn left. Yeah, unfortunate. By 1 turn. So let me check something, because if Donphan is not able to KO the Sandy Shocks, being max defense, No, it actually KOs us. Okay, I think I have to go for this. And then swap into this guy, right? Makes some sense. Yeah, this makes sense, in my head at least. Because he's not going to go for the ice move. He's going to go for EQ, most likely. Or rapid spin. Rapid spin would be best case scenario. This is the last turn of Trick Room. EQ. Some pretty good damage on his part. But what I'm gonna do is just EQ here. Just straight EQ, right? I could aggro. No, but I feel like EQ is the better play. Because I should KO it from this range. I believe I do KO the Donphan from this range. And Donphan being this chip down is actually huge. Why do my attacks keep critting? I mean, it didn't matter in that scenario, I think. I can double check that. No, it probably didn't, even if he's max defense. It does 27% minimum. He was lower than that. Okay, this is the guy that I want to bring. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna Earthquake. I don't know if he's flying, but I do hope to bring the Terra out of him. That's what I'm gonna do. I really thought he would go for the Azumarill, but I guess he's preserving the Azumarill for the Volcarona, which makes sense. There he goes. What's his Terra? People use Terra Fairy against me? He's flying. Okay, good to know. Good to know. How can we capitalize on the Terra flying? We go into Sandy Shocks. If he didn't set up the Swords Dance. He Terra Blasted. Okay, that's not as bad. Because if he Swords Dance there, it could have been quite bad. Quite bad. So Donphan is out. We go into Sandy Shocks, we just Volt Switch. Volt Switch, no questions asked. Maybe I could have set up the Reflect. It actually would be a quite good turn to set up the Reflect as well. Now that I think of it, probably Reflect would have been a better play. Because he has Azumarill, he has King Gambit, he has Dragapult, which may be special. But the last Mon is Slowking Galar. Okay, it's a special Mon as well. But Slowking Galar doesn't really want to come in on me. He's at half. So, I think I go into Zamazenta and I start setting up. He's already in. Yeah, we resist that pretty nicely. Okay, he's already in. So he's already turret, so no use setting up the hiding the fact that we do have not have the fighting sap. So we can just start setting up offensively so that we can KO the Slowking Galar, which is the main thing that we want to KO at this point. So we'll just set up the Howl now as he withdraws, so we get free setup. He goes into Slowking, so we definitely want... Okay. From the damage from the Taurus, I really think he's physically invested. Let me see. From the Taurus, so that means Heavy Slam does around half. This is gonna be a roll. This is gonna be a roll, but we have to take it. We did it. Oh my god. That is huge. That's huge, guys. Okay, he goes into Dragapult now, I feel like. He basically is forced to go Dragapult. Yeah, there's the ham sandwich. So on the Dragapult, we actually have his straight Heavy Slam. He can be Cursed Body. That would be annoying. But at the same time, chipping down the Dragapult so much, he's Will-O-Wisp. Good play on his part. That's a really good play on his part. I really thought he could be Will-O-Wisp, but at the same time, nobody brought it. It dealt that damage being burnt? What? Oh my god. Zamazenta is so broken. I think... Do I want to howl again? Because of the King Gambit? Because my ass... I still have the Sandy Shocks though. I feel like with the Sandy Shocks I can still take the King Gambit. So I'm just gonna Heavy Slam. He Dragon Dances. Nah. Not a chance. Not a chance. Heavy Slam. Let's go. Let's go. Only 2 months remaining. Only 2 months remaining. One of them is the King Gambit. That's my main issue. But I feel like King Gambit can touch the Zamazenta. I can just Iron Defense in front of it. Let me see. Oh, nah. From this range, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the roll. I don't care. I can see victory in my eyes. I don't care. Let's go, Zamazenta! Yes! Yes! Guys, I think we won. I think we won. Oh my god. This is exciting. This is very, very exciting. So we just... I don't think Azumarill has got it. He basically has to mega crit with the Azumarill. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I know I've got this. Yes. 48 people came into the PBA Season 2, but a squid has emerged on top. Let's go. I can't believe it, guys. Oh my god. Oh. Guys, this is so amazing. We actually won a 48 people league. Oh my god. Oh, but at the same time, I did feel like I was in control of the battle the whole time. The mocks really did come in handy for this match. So in terms of that, there's some really special people that I want to thank, because without them, this title wouldn't have been possible. I wanted to thank my mom and my dad for making... forget it. I do thank my mother and father for letting me have my own place and be able to continue my hobby. I do want to thank the Battle Bros, Monte and Bruno. They helped me all throughout the season. Always helping me with mocks, always giving me a little bit of team building insight, and yeah, you guys are amazing and I wouldn't have done it without you. And in the last weeks, I do want to thank Luke Harry, Jay Ricky and Pat Mac, which also have me mock in the last weeks of the season. And yeah, guys, so we actually won our second draft league. We won right as the flag was dropping in Gen 8. We won our last draft league there, and now we won the PBA Season 2, and I'm feeling really amazing. I wanted to thank Jack for creating the league and allowing us to battle. And yeah, so for next in line, we do have the PPLD League, which is coming up. I'm actually drafting for it at the moment, and that's what you can expect from the channel in the next times. The battles from that league. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Your Lisbon Arcanites are the Season 2 PBA champions. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next league. Sweet! Oh, I almost dropped the chandelier. It's jetting out.